Welcome to the flagship Pioneering Studio here at the JP Morgan 2024 Health Conference. We are delighted to be joined in the studio today by Fabrice Chouraqui of Celerity, where he is CEO. You had some very big news last week with your partnership with Novo. Tell us a bit about the partnership, how it came about, and what about Celerity's technology and platform and drug discovery techniques interest Novo.
Indeed, it was a big week, and this announcement of this partnership with Novo Nordisk is a major milestone for Celerity, obviously, and a great endorsement from one of the leading companies in the world for what we're doing. As you know, Celerity is really fundamentally changing the way drugs are created by harnessing the power of AI and multi-omics data. We've developed really cutting-edge capabilities that allow us to really design drugs against the cellular signature of a disease. And that's very, very novel. By shifting the focus from the traditional molecular target to the underlying cellular dysfunction, we are able to really embrace and unravel the complexity of disease biology to create medicines that are out of reach with the traditional methods of drug discovery. And I think this approach really got Novo very excited. I think it's very orthogonal to what they've been doing for years, for decades. And what we are offering with the Celerity platform is an opportunity to design, create novel shot on goals to address their pipeline needs.
And you mentioned AI. Novo is just the latest partner that's interested in your AI approach to drug discovery. You had a partnership not long ago announced with the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative.
Absolutely.
Tell me how AI powers drug discovery at Celerity.
AI is revolutionizing the way we are discovering and developing drugs. AI, as we all know, is really changing many aspects of our economies. And in the biopharma industry, we are just starting to harness what AI can offer across the value chains. But to your point, I think if there is an area where AI is going to be transformative, not only incremental, it's really drug discovery. I think for several reasons. First of all, from a science perspective, biology is very complex. And the tools we had so far didn't allow to appreciate the true complexity of biology. We had to adopt a reductionist approach. We had to take out complexity, to make it simple. But very often when you make something simple, you make things too simple, simplistic. And when it's simplistic, then it doesn't translate. And that's why
simple without simplistic.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's why today, even despite the progress of the science, the progress of the technology, 9 out of 10 drugs which enter the clinic fail to go all the way and will not meet the patients. And so AI allows us to really have a much better, I should say a much fuller understanding of biology. And that's transformative. I think there is another aspect about AI which will be transformative in drug discovery is the fact, as I was alluding to, the productivity is quite low. There was a report recently which said that even if the productivity, thanks to AI, increased by 20%, that will mean more than 250 new drugs over the next 10 years.
Wow.
With an additional $300 billion of NPV for our industry. Game changing. And here we're talking about an additional 20% of efficiency. We are not even talking about increasing the efficiency by 2-fold, 3-fold, 5-fold, which in my opinion, I believe this is what's going to happen.
Fabrice, you have worked all over the world. Noubar talks in his annual letter that came out today about needing to be more global in our approach. How many people now at Celerity?
We have about 140 people.
140. And you are clearly multilingual in your leadership. But when you say multilingual in terms of the Celerity culture, you mean something other than French and English. Tell us how multilingual scientists and a multilingual team, what does that mean at Celerity?
Yeah, that's a great question, a great point. Applying AI to biology it's a multidisciplinary endeavor. And it takes more than just hiring a few data scientists, as it is actually it is the case when you want to harness the power of AI in many other fields. In biology, you need the support of clinicians, of chemists, biologists to help you develop new AI model, to help you train new data sets. And these people they all speak different languages.
You mean
They all-
computational, biology, chemistry?
Absolutely. I mean, if you think about a biologist will never see an experiment as a total success or a total failure. The outcome will always be in the middle. If you look at a computational scientist, that computational scientist will see the result as binary. It's going to be good or it's going to be bad. And so these people need to really understand their own mindset. They need to learn to speak a common language. And as leaders, our ability to foster an environment which can become multilingual, I think, is absolutely essential if we want to harness the power of what technology and AI can offer.
So a team of multilingual scientists whose AI-powered drug discovery has some big-named partners knocking on their door. Thank you for joining us here in the flagship studio, Fabrice.
Thank you very much, Christine.